My name is Anita Kirchen, and I want to invite you to join me for a series of lectures in the winter term. I keep wanting to say semester. I've subtitled the series Adventures in Art History because we are going to be covering quite a vast amount of material. Now, I like to teach art, visual art, not just in its formal qualities, but also what's happening in the world around us. Actually, we all know art doesn't arise from a vacuum. It comes as a result of what's going on in the society and culture at the time. The subjects we're going to be looking at is the landscape, as far as the eye can see. Sounds boring, doesn't it? But amazingly enough, artists have come up with all kinds of different ways to represent our world around us. We're also going to be looking at portraits. One is going to look at self-portraits, and it's quite amazing the different ways that men and women, artists, present themselves through their self-portraits. The second portraiture lecture is about American portraits, and that's a very important part of American history and American art, because it's the portrait that was the original art beginning in the American colonies. We're also going to be looking at a series that I call the Four Horsemen, where we're looking at images of conflict and war, starvation, poverty, the scourges of the earth, which have been represented beautifully by artists down through the ages. We have another one called the postmodern period. I wanted to do this one because I think so many people today are confused by what they see in art galleries and art museums, and perhaps feel a little abandoned by the artist, in that there is very little narrative now contained in art. A lot of ideas and a lot of commentary, but not necessarily storytelling. So I hope you'll join me in the winter semester for a series of art adventures.